Hello, friends, and welcome back. I'm Enterprise Architecture.
And I'm Geek Your Gamer, and this is SkyFactory 4.
That is right, Geek. We are having fun in the sky, and we have our work cut out for us, don't we?
We do, and we hearkened back to our ocean block days and decided to go signage for reminding ourselves what we want to work on.
Yeah, it's really easy to get lost in this pack because it doesn't have a linear progression like a lot of other packs. So we need to focus on the goals that we want to set that will allow us to complete all of the stuff in the pack. So, Geek, what's on your list? Walk us through this.
So using that shipping container over there and maybe more, I'm going to redo all our sapling setup to pump all of the things we want to keep into shipping containers to clear out space. It's going to clear out space. And then along the way, we need the glowstone sapling. We can't do the others until we go to the nether, but we can do the glowstone sapling. And then you reminded me in between episodes about the dehydrator in my string battle earlier. And now the dehydrator is going to solve that problem. So I will pipe some of those leaves that are coming out of these saplings to get us some string production.
Excellent. Yes, then we will have an infinite source of string with all of those leaves, and we have something to do with the leaves, more importantly.
That's right. And then over here, what do we got? What do you got for you?
Well, see, here's the thing, Geek. I was really saying that I wanted to start making some of the nuclear craft machines, but all of the things that you need for nuclear craft are in the Lost Cities. You have to go mining there. To get to the Lost Cities, you first must have to have blaze rods to make the cake to get to the Lost Cities. To get blaze rods, you either have to go to the nether, but I don't know that that's a guarantee, but loot fabricators is going to be the way to go. So using the hostile neural network. That means we need power. So biofuel generators we need before that. And that means the osmium tree that you just made for mechanism devices will be the way that we'll get there. So I'm going to get started on doing biofuel in mechanism next.
Can't wait to see how that looks at the end. Let's see where we get.
I hope we can figure it out.
I feel like if we were in real life, we'd like put our hands in the middle and then raise our hands at the same time. But you can't really do that in Minecraft.
Can't do that so well in Minecraft. No. But it's certainly in spirit. That's exactly what we were going for. All right, so 33 osmium ingots are already done, Geek. So you did a great job setting this up. I'm going to steal all of those out. And we don't have enough resin in here for me to make more than that yet, but this is a great start.
Right. And I'm getting all the crafting stuff, all the barrels. And one thing I'm going to do with the barrels when I put them in this shipping container is set them up with 1K upgrades to times 124. So we'll have massive storage in here.
Excellent. Well, it looks to me like I am starting from scratch basically with mechanism. It has been a while here. So I'm having to start all the way back with our metallurgic infuser and using that to make circuits. And from circuits, we'll keep going with the other stuff. And yeah, this is grim. Now, the real question here, Geek, is going to be whether or not the generator that you created before will power this, because that has been our problem. It looks like it does indeed power this. So that is wonderful, wonderful news.
That is really great news.
Yeah, those upgradable generators hopefully will take us pretty far. But again, just to get sustainable power, we're going to need something else. And that means also, since I'm going to be using biofuel, a lot of the byproducts that you were currently trashing are things that I can use to crush and make biofuel.
Ah, that's a good plan. Good plan. So I'll make sure not to toss it before we coordinate.
At least not all of it, yes. Now, let's see here. Is this a thing where we can get redstone out of compress? Oh, yeah. We should be able to make enrichment chambers pretty quickly here, too, which means we can 8-fold our redstone usage in the metallurgic infuser. Oh, it has been so long since we have gotten to play with Mechanism, Geek.
I love Mechanism. It's such a great a mod, and it's got some great. I love the configurability of inputs and outputs on these machines. The speed upgrades, right? The energy upgrades. It's a great mod.
Yeah, like I was saying last episode, this is literally one of the mods that got me into using modded Minecraft in the first place. It's just such a delight, and they've it's been around forever, but they just do an amazing job in what it brings to the table. Oh, I need steel for this. And that means... Can I cast steel that I have made? Yeah, I can still use my steel hack that I've been using with alloying if I want for this. So that'll make this go a lot easier. So maybe I'll just start bulk making steel up Geek here while I'm doing.
Nice. Adding a little bit more platform because I get a little scared. I know that you can fall off this and survive, but my anxiety doesn't think it can. It can.
Ideally, you shouldn't have to. Oh, why is there so much garbage in this thing? Oh, you left Signalum and a whole bunch of other things in here, Geek. That's why.
Don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I hope this doesn't alloy into something weird. Yeah. So there's molten signalum in here. There is silver and there is copper. So I think it's just missing some redstone at some point.
It's got redstone.
Oh, then I don't know why. Maybe it's not enough redstone. Something's weird.
It's only got 50 millibuckets of redstone. Would you like me to put some more in? I have some.
Whatever. Let me get the steel out first, and then we can sort all of that out. Let's see.
I see. I think we're gonna run into a thing we've never talked about. It's like when you have an apartment together, certain rules right around the apartment, and I have a bad habit of just leaving stuff in my smelteries.
I prefer it if people don't, because of exactly what's happening right here, where I'm clicking on this and the wrong thing is coming out.
Sorry about that.
Nope. It is totally fine. I just have to remember that I have to click the thing I want to get out first. That'll drop it to the bottom of the smeltery, and then you can click on the smeltery from then on and get whatever is on the bottom out. But it does mean that since I didn't do that before I clicked it, I'm gonna have to wait a second.
Why are these stacked separately?
Okay, yeah, there is my steel at long last. Wonderful. Oh, I could probably make some more steel here if I wanted, if I don't screw this up too badly. Yeah, so with the steel, I can then start making steel casings, and with that, I can get into mechanism for realsies, because, yeah, those are the things you need. Steel, osmium, and the control circuits, at least at this tier. I'm also going to need to make myself up at least 2 buckets of lava. That's going to be really easy for us, because, of course, we have infinite amounts of iron now, even if it's coming in very, very slow.
Fair enough. I'll take it. All right. Note to self: do not ultramine planks. Don't ultramine planks.
Yeah, not when we're standing on all of them, Geek. I would really prefer it if I didn't fall into the void. Except for more than like once per episode, generally speaking. That's my limit. It's not a hard rule, but it's more of a guideline.
No. Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to start pulling some of the things out. I'm going to break down the signalum and put it back into our system here, along with the steel that I have left over whenever that is done.
All right, where's the clay?
Come on, steel. Hurry up and cool. Yeah, so once we get to nuclear craft, we will have the ingot former, which we can basically take these various things and put them, like the fluid metals, into an ingot former, and it'll, extract out a solid ingot without having to use any of the other automation that we've got in place. So that will certainly be nice to have. Okay, so I have a crusher now. That's the metallurgic infuser. And then I don't think we have any of the things we need for the... Oh, I need to make enriched alloy. Okay, well, I'm going to just start adding things onto these various power pieces we have over here, Geek.
Sounds good.
Let's see here. And is it metallurgic infuser? I can use. Yeah. I think it's the enrichment chamber that I'm missing to really make this come together.
Glass is just something we never seem to have that glass.
Yeah, I tend to only make like 8 pieces at a time, which I think is only contributing to the problem at this point. Yeah, I'm also short on glass if you're cooking glass.
I'm cooking some glass.
Wonderful. I guess that's a thing that we can make in the Who's He What's It as well in the Tinker's Contract Forge.
Yep. Once we get there, absolutely. Why is this not growing? Do these trees require... That's interesting.
All right, so enrichment chamber is done, so we can start using that. I mean, we're not mining any ores, so this isn't a priority, but it does mean that we can start at least enriching redstone so we get a better yield on it. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have a storage remote. I keep walking all the way over there like a peasant.
Oh, I totally forgot we had that as well.
Right? Yeah, that was something we made up 3 or 4 episodes ago.
What would cause a clay sapling not to grow?
Is there... You have mulch in it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing that I can think of. Is it?
It's just this first one here.
This says it's empty.
Just this first one. Just this first one.
Oh, 0%.
It just says 0%, and it's not moving.
Huh.
Can it not output without a chest below it? Can it not grow without a chest below it?
I don't know. Try breaking the pipe off. Use your wrench and see if you can't. See if it doesn't start working. Oh, here. Let me give you this.
I have a chest. Let me put a chest underneath it just for giggles. Nope, that wasn't the problem. It's a hopping bonsai. It's a hopping bonsai.
Here, let me...
Is it...
Oh, I can't get the tree out of it either.
Is maybe the tree's not in it? That's weird.
It says the tree's in it. I mean, all these others are working on that without any trouble. And it shouldn't need a chest below it. It'll just not output, I think, in that case.
Yeah, very weird. Don't break it.
Yeah, break it and try replacing it.
Let's see. Put my pipe down first.
I mean, worst comes to worst, you can put a hopper underneath it, like a wooden hopper, which is super cheap, right? And I'm going to get my first enriched alloy while you're doing that.
It's not growing over here, is it?
That's weird.
Is it
because there's something above it? I mean, I thought you could grow these indoors. I thought you could grow them indoors, but
I bet you it's too close. I bet you I need to go further away. Let me do that.
Let's see here. It looks like we can get biofuel off of pretty much all of our surplus saplings that we've got.
You were completely right. It was I had something too close.
Yeah. Oh, you made a cactus farm and we have way too many cactuses. Why am I not using cacti? Why am I not just using those? Yeah, I'm going to use those in the crusher. That's going to be our biofuel source here, Geek. I got to tell you.
That is my biosource fuel in other packs for sure.
Yeah, that's the way to go. We use the crusher to biofuel generator, and then we have all the power we could ever want. I just wish we had a way of teleporting items across the map. That would make this a lot easier. The in storage stores, there's the quantum entanglement or whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tangle importer.
Yep. Yeah, whatever that thing is. Okay, so I've got the biogenerator now made. So that should just work. Do we have anything like that in here? Quantum Entangler-porter. Oh, we do have the mechanism. But this requires all sorts of endgame stuff that we do not have access to. Ender. Yeah, we can do ender chests, but we need ender pearls for that. And that needs diamonds, extraterrestrial. We don't know how to We don't have Project E. We don't have access to that in this pack yet. Okay. I'm trying to see anything that we might have. Do we have Ender Lilies that we can easily make? Let's see here. Enderman Seed, Ender Seeds. Those require Ender Pearls as well. Yeah, so all of this is going to require fighting some sort of Enderman thing, I think. Which could just be done with a loot fabricator. We need.
So it means it's just a mob farm, right? We need to do a mob farm at some point.
We need at least one Ender Pearl, one way or the other, to at least get started. I can't see another way to get to Ender Pearls without at least one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so
I can at least start working with our biogenerator here. We will need something to store our power in, which probably means one of the variety of things that come from mechanism for that. Let's see what we have some sort of energy storage, right? The cubes. Yeah, I can do a basic energy cube pretty easily here. Yeah. So I will make some more enriched alloy, and then I can use that to at least make one energy cube. And then I'm going to pick back up this crusher as soon as it's done doing its thing with all of this cactus. And then I guess I'll just put this on the other side of the map, Geek.
Works for me.
And then we can run power cables to, wherever we need power. But I think that's going to be the source of power, because that can just make, infinite amounts of cactus for us?
It should, yes, yeah. Because we could always, if we needed to, add another piece of SNAD, expand the circle. Right, if we needed more production.
Right. We can make this as big as we would like. Excellent. Okay, so I was going to make us up an energy cube real fast here. And for that, all we are missing is a steel casing and a pair of our energy tablets. Oh, what are we missing for the energy tablets? How do we... redstone? Are we out of redstone? We have blocks of redstone, so I can convert that real quick. That's not a problem. There we go. I really, really love that we have a simple storage network. That's making this go a lot easier. I will say, though, that energy tablets in this version of Mechanism, where they do not stack at all, are one of my least favorite things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that should give us power to there, and somewhere around here we have more item cables, right?
We should have more. I mean, I can give you some. I have some on me.
Oh, I have one set. I need servos though. Let's see here. And you were making more glass, so we can make servos, right?
Yep.
Great. Okay, that is working. Wonderful. Let me go grab this and connect it up. I have your cactus thingy here, and I will just throw a servo on that. We're going to ignore the signal. Nothing in our blacklist. That should then go into our biogenerator, shouldn't it?
Interesting.
Huh.
This Signalium servo is not ignoring NBT and throwing all the leaves into trash. It's treating them each as a separate item.
Oh.
Because they are probably actually separate items in here. You know what I'm saying? It's not NBT, like it's not like enchantments or something.
Right. They're actually individual.
Yep. So I'm gonna have to put each of them into here. Okay. I mean, eventually, I think you're going to want some of these leaves, so we'll figure that out. Figure out which ones you want.
Okay. Let's see here. Is my... Oh, biogenerators in this version of the pack do not have the same sidedness that we had in other versions. So I'm trying to figure out how I can even get items into it. Mechanism, you were so weird back in the day. Auto eject. How about that? Yeah, auto eject worked. Perfect. Okay, okay. So the biogenerator is now, in theory, going to be able to power everything else in here, including the crusher. It looks like the energy cube is getting all of the power it needs.
That is annoying.
Okay, and we have, do we have any extra flux ducts left? Do you remember? For power? Oh, we do. Leadstone flux duct. Perfectly. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So if I hook this to this, then in theory, the crusher should be getting power. It is. Oh, geek. Okay, now we are playing with power.
The game is on.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to do a little reconstruction of this setup really fast just so that we can optimize for having multiple generators in the future. Just like this, just like this. I need to rotate that around. I need to grab a wrench. I don't know where I put my wrench last. Put this here. This should go in there, and then I just need to throw a servo on this thing. Oh, uh-oh. I did not just fall off. I did not. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Oops.
Oh.
Ooh, mistakes were made.
Big, big mistakes. Okay, well, I have my grave key. I should be able to go back here and get everything up that I lost. How does this work? Why is this not working? Give me my stuff. It won't give me my stuff, geek.
Really? Do you have to break it to get it? I think you have to break it to get it. Oh, what's happening? You got some weird lights going on around you.
Yeah. I just have to. I teleported to it, but
I think you just have to break it.
That's what I'm hoping, but it's not breaking.
Do you want me to?
Something happened. There we go. There we go. I had to stand on it and shift click. That's why, because things are weird.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, so biofuel generator. So this crusher should be crushing. It'll stick it into this biofuel generator or any others. The biogenerator will pull its power out through this leadstone fluid duct or leadstone duct, flux duct into the energy cube. The energy cube will then insert power back into the crusher and the cycle of life continues.
Emerald.
And we should be able to scale this up as much as we need, geek. So
I'm excited.
That is the first thing on our list here. The next thing here is going to be moving on to loot fabrication. And for that, we're into hostile neural networks, right?
Yes. That's on your list, right?
Yes. Hostile. What do they call this? Loot. Network model? Huh. Everything has a different name way back when. It's called deep mob learning. That's what it's called. Deep mob learning. So we're going to need a simulation chamber and a loot fabricator at a minimum. The simulation chamber, let's see here. We need a soot-covered machine casing, which we make from soot-covered plates and soot-covered redstone. Soot-covered plates are obsidian and redstone. We can make that. And soot-covered redstone is, I don't see a recipe for soot-covered redstone. Crafted by crushing redstone against a block of coal. Oh, okay. Okay, so I need to make a bunch of soot-covered redstone. Oh, but Geek, it looks like we are right at time.
No, no. Look at this, though, at least. I've got 2 saplings on my little sapling tree that are automatically feeding their stuff into our shipping container.
Wonderful. And soon, I mean, this will be the solution for dealing with all of our storage woes. Like all of these drawers that you have here, I guess they're crates actually, can go into one or more of these shipping containers. And then this is it. This is how we're going to get resources.
That's the plan. And then I do need to craft the void upgrades. So I do need to create a lot of obsidian.
Yes.
But I think you have an easy method for that, I think, over there in the smelter.
I have a method. I don't promise it's easy, but yes, we are perfectly capable of doing that in the smelter. No problem.
All right. But so, yes, I guess we are at the end of the episode.
Right. Well, that just leaves time to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you all back here next time.
Bye-bye.